There's a GOP consultant named Rick Wilson. He's a standard Republican in favor of the rich and all that stuff, but he's not insane with the over-the-top social vitriol that Donald Trump, et cetera, has. So that got him in some trouble with Breitbart. Breitbart's totally on the side of Donald Trump and whatever madness he's spewing today. And so Rick Wilson was like, hey, guys, that's not going to help our party. We're not going to get elected. And then I can't give the tax cuts to the rich that I really want to, right? So he gets into a fight with Breitbart's John Nolte. Now, John Nolte's supporters come in and say vicious things. Why? Because one, it's the internet. Welcome, right? And two, they're right-wingers. So they're going to be extra vicious. So Rick Wilson, of course, is upset about that. And then he tweets this to tell you what they did say. He says to Nolte, he says, one of your self-identified readers sent a lovely email about raping my daughter. Congrats. And then he continues, what, Nolte, a no-witty rejoinder for your readers making rape threats on my daughter? I'll take your silence as assent to their views. Obviously, he is pissed, right? Now, look, we're used to the vitriol on the internet. We're used to all the terrible things that can be said about a human being, has been said about me and everybody else that works at the Young Turks. But if you're not accustomed to it and all of a sudden somebody's telling you they're going to rape your daughters, you're going to get pretty angry, right? So this guy is at DEFCON 1. And he says, I seriously could not give less of a fuck what you say about me or how you try to go after my clients. But the fact that you stoked your readers to the point where they threaten my children would make people with a moral center pause and reflect. Now, here's the thing. He can't get in the mud with these guys. He's a GOP consultant. He's supposed to be, mainstream. He's supposed to be calm. They can say whatever the hell they want. Donald Trump could tell you that Megyn Kelly's menstruating. He can say, I like people who weren't captured. He can say anything he likes. And his supporters are rabid, foaming at the mouth radicals. They can say anything they want. But Rick Wilson, you can't get in the mud with them. You know what you're going to do? You're going to wake up full of mud. That's what you're in the middle of. He realizes, he's, God damn it, I shouldn't have let them stoke me into this. And welcome to Twitter, by the way. That's also how that works. So he comes out with an apology. So he says, I'm done talking about that part. I want to say something now that will probably be mocked and ridiculed by Nolte, but I thought about this for a while. He's not responsible for the troll that did this, and neither is Breitbart. Shitty people abound and trolls come. So he says, all right, let's bring it down, okay? I lost my head there for a second. You can understand why, but I get it. Nolte didn't write it, Breitbart didn't write it. It was trolls on the internet that wrote it. Okay. So then, of course, here comes the person who likes to stir the pot, and a certain unnamed blonde woman on the Republican side, and she says, hilarious public meltdown. They're threatening to rape my daughter. Hashtag Rick Wilson is a girl in a pink party dress. Okay, now only this woman, who goes unnamed because she's been banned from the show because she tries to get attention, but look, now she's firmly on Trump's side, and she's stirring that pot, right? And she's getting that attention that she wants because she's pulling relevant people into her vortex. So what does she do? She says to the guy, ha ha, yeah, they were joking about raping your daughters. That's so funny, ha ha. What are you going to do about it? And then she says you're in a pink party dress and you're a girl and all this stuff. Rick Wilson, once again, fuming. That dude in Inside Out, anger with the flames coming out of his head, nothing compared to Rick Wilson when he reads that. And so he can't help himself, and he asks her this question. Does Trump pay you more for anal? Damn. Okay. Now, should he have done that? No. Dude, but you see, that's the problem. You're in that party. You lie down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. And you have definitely lied down with dogs, okay? And so she can say whatever she wants. She has no accountability to you. Trump can say apparently whatever he wants, but you can't say that. And when you go down to their level and when you meet that bottom of the barrel, oh, it is filthy. So now, of course, she's ecstatic about it, and she says, he has to use the Anthony Weeder, my Twitter account has been hacked defense. Like, in other words, I got you, I goaded you, and you forgot I'm not a decent human being. I can say whatever the fuck I want about you or your daughters, but if you dare respond in kind to me, you'll be tarred and feathered and run out of town. It's not a fair fight, man. But hey, I didn't start that nonsense. You guys started in the Republican Party. You're the guys who fostered it and encouraged it and built that cauldron of hate. and then you're surprised when it turns on you. So here he comes again, another apology. He says, in the course of today and in response to a vile tweet from, I failed to maintain the standards I set for myself. I tweeted a reply based on a parental anger and with vitriol that made the already ugly divisions on Twitter uglier. I reduced myself by dropping to her level. My comment was shocking to many of you, and for that, I offer a sincere apology. And finally, he says, I'm more sorry for the people this impacted in my family and my circle of friends. Okay. You can't go lower than her. You can't go lower than Donald Trump. Any effort to do so is foolish, and it will result in the kind of situation that Rick Wilson found himself in. But hey, you guys made your bed, and you decided to fill that bed with fear and loathing and hatred and anger. So you shouldn't be surprised when it jumps up to bite you in your ass. I think I brought that full circle.